afternoon. I'm Ellie, and today on BBC School Report, we're going to be talking about the Zika virus, which has been across the news recently, creating an atmosphere of panic and confusion amongst pregnant women. Here is Shannon with what you need to know about the Zika virus.
An outbreak of the Zika virus is spreading rapidly across South America, appearing in 26 countries so far, and is slowly entering the US with up to 50 cases reported. Zika is a virus that affects unborn babies by causing a brain deformation and giving them a distinctly smaller head than a healthy baby. The baby can live a normal life, however will have many health problems such as seizures, hearing loss and intellectual disability. The virus is transmitted by a bite from the Aedes mosquitoes, and the virus is put into the bloodstream and can take about a week before the symptoms begin to show. Some of the symptoms are fevers, rashes and muscle pains. There have been about 4,000 cases in Brazil alone since October. The World Health Organization has declared it as a global public health emergency, placing it in the same category as Ebola. So far, there isn't a vaccine and is predicted to take a decade before it's completed and ready to be distributed to the public. However, you can treat some of the symptoms with rest and plenty of fluids.
Thank you, Shannon. Another pressing issue created by the chaos of the Zika virus is the prospect of the Brazil Rio Olympics. Many of the Olympic teams have been considering to back out the Olympics. For more of this story, we have Nigam.
Fear about the Zika virus is growing and even worrying the Olympians participating in Brazil this year. British Olympians admit that they're trying not to give in to the fear, but admit that the rapid spread of the Zika virus is scary, daunting and quite worrying. Badminton player Gail M said that the virus is playing on her mind as she is due to compete in Rio. She also said that the virus was putting her in a very uncomfortable position. Although the British team have made no plans to back out of the Olympics, as they feel that everything has been done to prepare the team and that the majority of them are assured that they are going to be safe. On the other hand, fear is rising in America as officials report that US athletes should consider skipping Rio if they fear the Zika virus. Considering the USA won the most medals in London 2012, any disruption to their presence would be important and missed. However, nothing is certain yet, and no reports of athletes backing out officially have been made, and the Olympics are due to go ahead as normal. Tourists and spectators have been advised to wear lots of mosquito repellent and to wear appropriate clothing to reduce the risk of catching the virus. The International Olympic Committee has also said that Rio will be safe and venues will be expected daily before and during the Games to minimise the impact of the virus.
Thank you, Nigam. The threat of the Zika virus is growing in Europe, and pregnant women are at risk. In the UK, there have been several confirmed reports of the Zika virus. However, these cases only happen when people travelled abroad. The cases have been contained in order to prevent any localised cases. But there is still a threat of it being spread to Europe and coming via people travelling abroad and carrying the mosquito back home. However, the risk is small because the virus doesn't occur naturally in the UK. Overall, the UK isn't at any immediate risk. However, pregnant women have been warned not to travel, and if they need to discuss it with their local healthcare provider. Thank you for listening to our report on the Zika virus. This has been Cheam High School reporting for BBC School News.